Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Spencer in at the 1. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in, with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Pass to Coward. Now here's Jackson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Randall finds Gobert outside. DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
You like how Randall plays with authority. He doesn't let things like contact slow him down.
Pass to Coward. Here's Jackson from outside the arc. Jackson with another miss. Now here's DiVincenzo. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Randall on the screen. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Coward. Jackson on the wing. Here's Coward. Now here's Landale. Defended by Gobert. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. And that one's good. Jaren Jackson Jr. for 3. Jackson's got 5 now.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And it's Coward missing. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
A relentless offensive rebounder. Randall simply does not give up on the boards.
Pass to Coward. Here's Jackson. Checked by Randall. From 7. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 7.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Outside Edwards. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
And Minnesota with possession here after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. They get it again. Gobert. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Pass to Landale. Outside Wells. Down low. Here's Jackson. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. 9 points for Jaren Jackson.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And here's Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. The three. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. The Timberwolves, third.
The three has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
Now Wells. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Gobert passes to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards has got 6.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Here's Coward. Now Jackson. Checked by Randall. Shot from the low block. Minnesota with a rebound. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies. Came away with a win.
Their approach was to draw fouls in that game. It put their opponent in a very difficult position.
And I'm sure that's been at the forefront of the plan coming into this one, too.
Here's Spencer. He's scoreless. Pass to Jackson. Here's Spencer. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Coward. Knocks down the triple.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Outside Edwards. 4-3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Jackson outside. Outside Wells from the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards looking it over. Randall against Jackson. Basket counts. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Coward. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. It's Wells on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Coward. It's Wells on the wing. McDaniels covering. Here's Coward. Back to Jackson. It's blocked by Gobert.
He's led the league before in blocks, and Gobert, one of the best.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And Minnesota making a change here. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Julius Randle. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Conley with the ball. From behind the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dillingham. There's the 3. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 10. Landale, the pass to Jackson. Stolen by Reid. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Clark outside. Fires the three. Aldama grabs the board.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Here's Spencer. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Landale. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Reed passes to Clark. Here's Dillingham. Yet to see a basket. The shot by Conley, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Well, Richard, he's from a place with a history of great big men. Santi Aldama is next in line.
Well, the first Spanish players that come to mind for me are the Gasol brothers. The connection, Spanish and big men. Aldama has carried that lineage well in his short time in the NBA.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Miller's checked in for McDaniels. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Minnesota, their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up. And of course the Grizzlies, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Aldama outside. Miller against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Landale. Here's Spencer. Three-pointer. Clark grabs the board. Now Reed. Jacks up a three. And another three from Minnesota.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Kicks it out to Jackson. Aldama right side. Releases. Reed with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 13-point game. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Reed to screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Reed finds Clark. Nails it from 3. Clark's got 6.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Here's Spencer. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Aldama. Shot clock at 5. And here's Jackson, guarded by Miller from the elbow. That shot, no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The T-Wolves on top, up by 11. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Conley passes to Randall. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the contest. Conchar, he's checked in for Prosper. And the free throw, no good. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
You know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
The Timberwolves lead by 12. Randall deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Clark. Launches a 3. Memphis with a rebound. Conchar outside. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Williams. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside Reed. Now here's Randall. Defended by Jackson. They double Randall. Kicks it out to Clark. Takes a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Now here's Williams. 8 points in his last time out. Conchar outside. Back to Williams. Outside, Caldwell Pope lets it fly. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Uh-oh, well, we all know what can happen when this fella gets hot. And this guy, well, let's just say he's hot.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Grizzlies trail by 14. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Now here's Aldama. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Conley looking for an opening. Clark outside. Pass to Randall. 6 to shoot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Call from Minnesota. Okay,
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
number 5.
All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
The free throw drops for Randall. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
13.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And Minnesota making a change here. Dillingham's checked in.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Coward. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes. Jackson's got 13.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far, scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
Now Randall. With the 7-footer. Memphis with a rebound. Aldama's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Jackson. Here's Coward. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. 5 points in the game.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Left side, Conley. From deep. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams passes to Wells. Now Aldama. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Fades. Jackson can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Now here's Edwards. Randall left side. And yep, it's good. Randall's got 9 points in the quarter. Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Coward. He's got 5. The 3 ball. Aldama, no good. And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Outside Conley. From downtown, Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Wells, the pass to Williams. Jackson down low, working on Reed. Pass to Coward. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Memphis making a switch here. Landale's checked in. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. Minnesota leading by 16. Outside Conley. And here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Spencer for Memphis. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Grizzlies trail by 18. Here's Spencer. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wells. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Goes up on the wing. Good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Timberwolves lead by 16. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Outside McDaniels. No good on the 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Coward. Here's Landale. Here's Jackson. DiVincenzo covering. And he gets that one. Jackson's got 15 points.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Shoots over Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Naz Reid's checked in for Randall.
Substitution. Number 11, Naz Reid.
Here's Spencer. Jackson outside. Pass to Spencer. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Spencer's got his second basket of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And the second free throw is good. Grizzlies trail by 12. Pass to Coward. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Back to Reed. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Spencer. He has 6. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Coward's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make him pay.
Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. EA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Spencer. Now Landale. Jackson with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When you think about Jackson Jr., his defense is what comes to mind first, but he's also a talented scorer who stretches the floor with his shooting.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he drops the first.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Minnesota leading by 9. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Fires for 3. DiVincenzo can't hit. And here's Memphis. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Coward. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Spencer. Now here's Wells. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound. Gobert passes to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Pass to Coward. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. Coward's got 11 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Edwards. Cleared away by Wells.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Here's Coward. He's got 11. Pass to Spencer. Launches it. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 11. DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. For 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Coward. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Coward's got 10 points in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Reed. Here is DiVincenzo. Pure from three-point range. 10 points for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been these opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. One, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You look at the Timberwolves, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. clearly that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Minnesota leading by 7. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Coward in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isalo.
You know Randall is going to take these. If he finds something he likes on the arc, the ball is going up.
The Grizzlies shooting is around 55% so far. Jackson against Randall. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
First personal foul.
One shot.
First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. Shooting 1.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting it at 52%. Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. For 3, Randall. No, misses that one. 8 for 11 now.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Coward, defended by Gobert. And it's Coward missing. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And he makes it.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Landale with a screen. And that one's good. Coward.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Pass to Coward. Jackson with room to fire. The bank shot, no good. Minnesota leading by 8. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that ball.
Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month. Minnesota, second.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
Free throw drops for Randall.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Coward. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Spencer. DiVincenzo covering. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. There's a screen. Now Randall. From the top of the key, he buries it. Randall's got 8 points in the quarter.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And get up and start looking for your dancing mascot, Lynx.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And Landale gets it to go.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. Outside Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Spencer. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. He's perfect from the line this time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. Picked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. 5 on the clock. McDaniels from long range. Another shot. Gobert not bothered by the D.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Here's Coward. Jackson outside. From outside, off the mark. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18. Randall outside. Outside McDaniels. The offensive rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. And that's a double-double for him now.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Jackson outside. Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Coward. Here's the pick. Jackson on the wing. The 3. And again, Memphis no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
DiVincenzo finds Randall. No good from outside. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Wells with it. He's against Gobert. Wells misses.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Back to DiVincenzo. Inside. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
Here's Spencer. He's got 11. Pass to Coward. Now Jackson. Checked by Randall. Here's Coward. Can they get it? Drains the triple. Spencer's got 8 here in this quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside, DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Randall, left side. And that one, good. Randall's got 27 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Jackson outside. Pass to Spencer. Here's Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And here's Landale, defended by Gobert. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Now here's Randall, defended by Jackson. And here's Edwards outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 22. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 24 points for him.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
With some arc and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Freeman comes in for Randall. And Conley subbed in for McDaniels. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Grizzlies trail by 14. Pass to Coward. There's a screen. Now Jackson. Aldama, left side. Back to Jackson. Here's Spencer. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota leading by 14. Now here's Reid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
And so Reed nails them both.
At just about 85% from the line tonight, they've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Jackson outside. Fires the three. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Edwards. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Here's Conley. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Lets it go from deep. And it's Coward with a rebound. Coward's got 4 rebounds now. Wells, that's good. Wells has got 5.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And there's the screen. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Coward, guarded by Edwards. Outside Wells. Picked by Aldama. Here's Jackson. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves lead by 14. Clark right side. Beyond the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldama's got 9 rebounds now. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 52% from the floor so far. Here's Wells. No good on the triple.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Reed finds Conley. Reed sets a screen. Edwards for 3. Not going to go that time. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's Aldama. It's Wells on the wing. Pass to Coward. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Spencer. Buries it from 3. Spencer's got 11 points here in the second half.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Outside Edwards. The kick out to Conley. They set a pick. Back to Edwards. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards taking on all comers.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
There's Jackson with the 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3. Now here's Reed. Outside Conley. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Clark against Jackson. Pass to Williams. And here's Aldama. Jackson outside. Picked by Aldama. Jackson down low. Clark covers. Williams from long range. Clark grabs the board. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Now Conley. Randall outside. Six to shoot. The Grizzlies pull it in. Aldama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Williams. Jackson, pass to Jackson. Over Reed. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 26.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Randall. Banked it in off the glass. That's 29 for him.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Williams passes to Jackson. Jackson against Reed. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Minnesota. They led by as many as 18. Oh, there's the alley! Stolen by Jackson. Williams on the wing. Jackson outside. Jackson the screen. Jackson, the pass to Jackson.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand.
At the line for Memphis, Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Landale's checked in for Jackson. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one misses. And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Clark. Randall outside. It's good. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Williams passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jackson. Checked by Randall. Jackson down low. Randall's there. Jackson can't get it to go. Conley finds Edwards. Jackson against Randall. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Williams looking around. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Conley. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, good decision by Edwards, feeding the outside shooter.
Now here's Jackson. Shoots over Randall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Julius Randall.
At the line for 2, Jackson Jr.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Randall. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. McDaniels from long range.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's Coward for three. And again, Memphis no good. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Ooh, drains the 19-footer. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Coward, puts up a three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards has got 20.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Pass to Spencer. Fires the three. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Here's Dillingham. There's the triple. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Jackson, right side. Pass to Spencer. Here's Coward. Three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Here's Dillingham. Now Randall, defended by Jackson. Lets it go from 11. And he rebounds again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it. Second shot opportunity. In deep, Edwards drops it in. Edwards got 11 points here in the second half.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And there's a pick. Here's Coward. Misses the three.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected cam. And the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Coward. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
It's that time, Grizzlies.
Time now to present our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. The Timberwolves lead by 20. Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Here's the three. Cleared away by Wells.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Pass to Spencer. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Now here's Randall. Uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Offline with a 3. Grizzlies trail by 20. Here's Spencer. McDaniels covering. Now Jackson lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Memphis shooting 27% here in the fourth. Outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Jackson. The shot from the low post is good. Jackson's got 33 points. The Timberwolves lead by 20. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. DiVincenzo with a screen on Jackson. Randall against Jackson. 5 on the clock. Randall outside. They get the rebound. Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Rudy Gobert.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Coward. Off target with the 3.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Coward. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 11 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
just my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.